Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Babis and today I'm going to show you a full recovery stretching routine for you to follow after your workouts. Of course, you can make a little bit cardio before you follow that, but you can even just follow that to recover a little bit after workouts in the gym, workouts you follow by yourself's body weight or even using weights or any training session you choose, okay? I'm going to do static stretching exercises for you. Please read the description below for the necessary information and follow as much as you can, okay? I'm gonna start by stretching my upper body and then I'm gonna move to the lower body, okay? So while we watch in the recovery sessions and stretching, we try to keep the stretching a little bit longer, okay? We don't go so much for dynamic stretching and quick one. We go for a static stretching and to recover a little bit more. So I'm gonna hold a little bit more than 10 seconds in each stretching exercise, okay? I'm gonna start with my head. I'm gonna lower my shoulder and I'm gonna just touch a little bit, lean my head on one side. I'm not pulling, okay? So really watch your neck. I'm trying to stretch all of my neck muscles, a little bit trapezius. And like I said, we give a little bit more duration in the stretching routine as a recovery after a workout. And we change, and we're trying to relax the muscles, okay? Ideally, we do a little bit cardio as a cool down and then that, so we can release a little bit this tension we have in the muscles. But if you relax a couple of minutes or seconds, you can jump to this routine. There we go. I'm trying to relax. I'm gonna push my hand toward my chest, okay, and I'm gonna stretch my back. We give a nice big stretch there. Perfect. Keep it for a few more seconds. And please don't skip the cool down, okay? We need to do the stretching after our workouts. Helps for our flexibility as well. And change. And a little bit in the reduction of the DOMs, the Leonson muscles, okay? Sometimes. There we go. Now we're gonna touch the same hand and shoulder together, and we're gonna bring it up overhead, and we're gonna stretch our triceps and a little bit of lats. Don't stress your neck. You can even keep it there, okay, as much as you can. Give a nice big stretch here, and don't break your low back. Keep it stable. Very well. Now let's change side. Excellent. Let's stretch a little bit our forearms and the bicep. This is a great exercise. Be careful with your wrists, okay? And we're gonna keep it a little bit less seconds, this one, all right? And after that, we'll go for a chest. Super. Hands behind or by your side and give a nice big stretch for your chest. Push your shoulders backward. You might feel a little bit up to the top, a little bit of shoulder, and a little bit of chest. Just keep it for a few seconds, and I'm gonna invest more time in the next one, which is the best for your chest, okay? If you touch somewhere, a wall or something, and keep your hand there with your palms, point that way, and your fingers, and we stretch to the other side with a light rotation. Watch, always work in a level of discomfort and a light stretch. We don't want any pain, we don't want any high stress, okay? We're just relaxing, and we stretch nice and carefully our muscles. Very well. Now let's change side. Again, remember, point that way and opposite way. We turn and we feel a nice stretching for our chest. Very well. Just a few more seconds. Super. Now I'm gonna go for my lower body, but before that, let's stretch a little bit the core. Open your legs a little bit more, lean on one side, give a nice big stretch for your core, obliques. In the case you face any injuries, keep your torso stable and just raise the arm. In injuries in the spine, that's still there, but you can do exercise. Don't overstretch and don't overstress them, okay? There we go. Super. Now I'm gonna go for my hamstrings. I make a light step forward. I keep my body weight in the back leg, the front leg just support and keep the toe up. I'm leaning forward, like you see. I'm not crunching. I keep my spine straight and I feel the hamstrings. That's enough, believe me. You don't need to touch your toe. If you're so flexible, that's fine. As long as you don't flex your spine, you can do it. Change. Keep it for a few more seconds. Okay, we're almost there. Super. Open your legs as much as you can. All right? And I'm gonna keep them as much as I can. I'm gonna lower down. I can touch the ground. Okay, you can open more if you want. Okay, and I'm gonna move on one side with straight leg. I'm not gonna bend my knee. Okay, I'm gonna keep it stable. And I'm gonna hold there for a couple of seconds. Nice and slow, we're gonna change side, okay? And we're gonna stay there. Now, slowly we're gonna go back. You can close a little bit your legs, bend your knee in one side, keep your feet flat if you can, okay? And I make a big stretch for my adductors. There we go. Nice and slow, I'm gonna change, okay? Remember, feet flat. I'm gonna stay as low as I can. Nice stretch for your hips and for your adductors as well, especially if you do a leg day. Close. But of course, a full body routine stretching is good, even if you work upper body, okay? Or lower body, doesn't matter. Both legs together. I inhale and I raise my stomach. I keep both legs parallel. I can do as an alternative this one, okay? And if you need to touch, just touch somewhere. Same leg, keep it over, lower a little bit. You can touch somewhere if you want, okay? Or just stick to the same. Just a couple of more seconds. That's good for the side glutes, okay? And now let's change leg. Keep it there, almost at the end. Give a nice stretch for your thighs and your hips. Keep it stable. Stay with me. Again, if you want to touch, if you want to keep your knee up, that's fine. Choose the right version for you. Lower and stay. You're doing very well so far. Stay with me. Super. Let's go for the last one. We can do some stretches down in the mat as well if we kneel, but we're gonna keep the standing today, okay? Both toes should point forward. What people make mistake is they turn the toe in the side. That doesn't stretch the calves. We need to keep the heel down, even though we need to bring the legs together a little bit closer, actually, okay? Both toes point forward, heel down, bend the front knee. I keep myself up to the top. Arm movement is optional. You can even stay there, okay? I'm just stretching a little bit more. And I stretch my calves now. I'm gonna change, okay? And I'm gonna keep my heel down. Remember, toe should point forward. Give a nice big stretch up to the top if you want, or just stay there. A couple of more seconds. A nice deep breathe. Excellent. Let's release the stress. We finished. A nice deep big breath. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Perfect. Well done, everyone. Thank you very much for staying with me. I hope you recovered. I hope you relaxed a little bit. If that wasn't enough, stretch a little bit more. I hope you had some fun. Be sure that you subscribe to my channel. Stay active, stay healthy, and see you in the next video.